So to make beer, you need at least 4 ingredients: barley, hops, yeast, and then of course water is the main ingredient. So we'll start out with the barley, and it's got to be crushed so we can get the sugar out of it. Mix it up with some hot water and let that steep basically like a tea for about an hour or so. Once we have that sugar water from the grain, then we'll take it up to boiling and then add the hops. So some of our beers are less hoppy beers. We'll add hops at the very beginning of the boil. Whereas some of our other hoppy beers, we will add at least 3 or 4 times throughout that entire boil process. So IPAs are blowing up right now because they're really hoppy, so they're different than what the average beer drinker is used to. So that was basically it. Once the beer is done fermenting and it's reached its proper alcohol content, we will stop the fermentation by cooling it to 30 degrees, which forces the yeast to go dormant, and then it will fall down to the bottom, and then we can take that. Now we have beer. I think people are liking craft beers more and more because they're liking the taste for it, rather than, a lot of these really light beers, these mainstream beers don't have a whole lot going on to them. They're not very complex, but more and more people are wanting that in a beer, complex flavor.